You know, one part of gambling, addiction, alcoholism is denial. And denial is refusing to accept that you have a problem. And most of the people are in that stage where they don't want to accept that they have a problem. Let me remind you one thing. One part of your brain that is affected greatly when you are gambling, when you are drinking, is the insular cortex. And the insular cortex is the part of the brain that is involved with your awareness. And most of the people, this part has been affected. So they can't see the reality of the disease of addiction, that they have a problem. And one of the biggest aspects, if you really want to recover from the disease of addiction, is acceptance. And accepting that I have a problem. So today I would like you to ask yourself, do you have these forms of denial? And one of the forms of denial is blame, where you blame other people for your problem. You can't see the reality of your problem. And one thing, if you really want to recover, is what you have to have something we call APR, which is absolute personal responsibility. The second form of denial is minimizing. You try to minimize the disease of your addiction. I have not gone far. It is because you are comparing yourself to other people's addiction. Maybe you have somebody in your life who has gone to jail because of gambling. So for you, because you have not gotten to that extreme, you still have your wife, you still have that job. So you start minimizing the reality of your disease. The other one is comparing. When you start comparing your addiction with the other person. The other one is rationalizing. Rationalizing is coming up with good examples which look so nice, they look plausible, but in reality they are not true. In reality they are untrue. And one of those reasons is, it's because I'm under stress, that's why I'm gambling. I want to recover my money and then gamble. You have denial and you are a sick person. And the last part of denial is avoidance, where you totally don't want anybody speaking about that addiction that you have. Either alcoholism, either bang, either alcohol, either gambling. You don't want anybody to speak about that. You avoid that conversation totally with your parents or your family. The best thing you can do today is to accept. Remember, the Chinese have one philosophy, that what you refuse to accept times the pain that you already experiencing is equals to suffering. Do not allow yourself to continue to suffer. It takes a lot of courage, and it's actually strength when you accept that you have a problem. Denial is part of the disease. One day at a time, you also recover. Thank you very much.